Preparing to live stream. Preparing to stream. Preparing to stream. What's with all the preparing? Just do it. Okay. Here we go. And I can put this link in Patreon too, real quick. I think. Let's see. Yep, we're live. Okay. Just so, because some people are like new, and they don't. We're live, by the way, but they may not even know my channel. Like, oh, I heard you on JC. I wanted to watch tonight, but I don't know. Let me go edit the post on Patreon real quick.
It's nice to know I'm alive, Joe.
I'll tell you what, I was okay. So the what's the song? George Michael. Hang on.
We got to have some humor, dude.
One more try. Is it teacher? The one where he's like teacher. He's talking about his teacher leaving him. My teacher has something said goodbye or something. I was like singing that song. Like, no, he can't. Like, he can't go now. This can't be. Like, he's got to get over this. And then Julianne's like, yeah, I got to cancel your reading tonight. Rich is in the hospital. I'm heading over there now. He had I guess a heart attack, or I don't think she said stroke. She's some issue. I'll go, oh my God, no. And, but like the other times, plural, you got more lives than the cat. I told you. So man, you got more lives than a freaking cat, man. Than a Wookiee.
Well, what people got to know out there. I've been waiting and planning for this heart attack. All right, because I followed directly after my dad. And Julianne says, wow, finally you got it, huh? I said, yeah. I said, I had to get this shit out of my system before December, before the crap really hits the fan. I go, I'm running out of time. Well, needless to say, they accomplished it.
Someone said they need to hear the Wookiee sound to make sure it's you. All right, pass the test.
Hey, Joe, even if I was dead, I'd be fucking with you.
I know. I'd be like, no wonder I couldn't sleep last night, man. I kept seeing Rich's face in my face all night.
Oh, pull it, Joe.
Like, oh, boy.
What coin did you want?
yeah. You can tell me, can't you? Well, I've kind of joined the team over here, Joe. There's an unspoken rule. We don't always do it. Damn it.
Well, you know what? At least when I'm going down for the count, I'm in my favorite chair every time.
So you're a little lazy boy?
Oh, man. This one was really messed up, dude. Well, that's kind of weird. Like, you really died a long time, the last one, but this one's messed up.
Yeah, yeah, you were dead for 2 hours last time. How different could this one be?
Oh, my God. Well, I'll tell you. See, most people, when they have heart attacks, you'll have pain in your arms, chest. Spirit doesn't do that to me. This time, honestly, I swear to God, I was poisoned. I said, oh, my God. And it came on so strong. It was all in my belly. And then all of a sudden, I'm going, oh, dude, this is not good. I'm sitting there, my phone's on my chair, and I go, okay. Let me see if I can let this go by, right? And I'm sitting there, I'm going, oh shit, I'm going down here. And I just sat there and I pressed 911, and son of a bitch, where I live, it takes a while for people to show up. 30 minutes later, the same crew that took me out the last, they said, what are you doing here? You have another house, because it's a house down the street. And, but this time, Joe, I couldn't move my arms, couldn't move my legs. I felt like a bowl of Jello, and I couldn't really talk. I thought I was having a stroke, something like that. I mean, it was weird, and then the chief of fire department shows up and the police show up, and my buddy Ryan, chief of police, I go, I couldn't see. I go, Ryan, I know you're here. Right? He goes, yeah, man. I said, listen, I don't think I'm making it out of this one. Just tell my kids I love them. All right. Oh, he lost it. I go, oh shit. And then, But I go, oh my God. I thought I was in the side by side going through the woods the way these guys were driving, Joe. Oh my
Wow.
God. And the helicopter was supposed to be down by the lake. They changed their mind because there was loose canoes. I said, that would have been awesome to see canoes go whipping all over the freaking place. You know?
Yeah, unless he hits
they
that
go,
rotor blade, that wouldn't be good.
yeah. So they go, okay, the ball field. And this is like a four-wheeling path, right? The guy driving, oh my God, he hit a hole from hell. Yeah, I hit so you can hear right? And everybody's screaming. Yeah, everybody's screaming, slow the hell down. And then they go, oh, you guys aren't meeting us here? No, we're gonna meet you at the helipad at the fire department. I'm going, oh my God. I said,
I'm not
really?
gonna make it.
I go, really? You had a helipad at the fire department now, and you're bringing me out in the woods? I'm going, oh, dude, this ain't looking good. But you know, his spirit again. I did not personally have my phone, Joe, and there's no way to get messages. I was pretty much out. I mean, I was out. And so I guess one of the pilots or whatever had my phone and had it off to the side. Oh, look at a
Hello.
fly.
That was not
I wanna be a
CGI,
fly.
guys. That was not a fake one.
Yeah, I want to be a fly on the wall. and then my daughter, the next day or that night when I'm in the hospital, she says, Dad, you called me. I said, no, I didn't. I didn't even have my phone. She says, I knew it was you. And I said, why? Because the call came in at 444. And all she could hear is the helicopter noises and the people in the background. So Spirit dialed her to let her know. You know, and then here comes the 444 is even more like with you, right? All this shit started happening. You called me, but what do? You realize you called me at 444?
No, we hung up at 444. We've been talking for an predetermined time. We just were talking. Like, okay, I'll talk to you later. See you later. I
did it
click
today.
it, and as soon as you hang up, it says 444. I go, oh, come on, man. I call him right back. I'm like, dude, look at the phone. We just hung up at 444. Holy shit, man.
Oh my God. You know, and I got to tell anybody, if you're having a heart attack and you're going down, if you can change your favorite shirts out, do it right away. They always cut the fuckers right off you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, not my flannel, you know. But I poor woman dude's laying there. I'm trying to tell him, you know. And then all of a sudden I hear, we got to take your temperature. We're doing a stroke protocol. So they said, we're going to take a temperature. Now here I am like this. Open up my mouth so I could take a temperature, right? Now, right up the ass. I immediately probed. I said, oh my God. Oh my God.
Wrong end.
Oh man. But this is my second heart attack. I was waiting for this. When I had the first one, I was dead too long. And there was one artery that I had like 80% left. And I asked, I said, why didn't you do it? They said, if we had waited any long, rigor mortis was going to set in on you. I said, okay, man, that's a good excuse. But
Is that the one that just caused a problem?
I told Julianne back then, I said, you see this? Because I took a picture. That's the one that I'm going to get next. But we got to get this shit done before December. Julianne just, she looks at me like, you are fucked up. I said, but we got to get it done. I got to have the two of them. My father lived till 90 years old. He died 2 hours before my birthday this year. And I says, got to do it. But even in the helicopter, I'm talking spirits all over me. And I go, okay, you guys taking me this time? I said, you got to take me? Because I don't care. No, we're not taking you. You got to be here for the battle. I go, oh, all right. So needless to say, hey, here I am. People looked at me. I went up and saw the ambulance people, and the chief comes out. He looks at me. He goes, what the hell? how can you look this good after going through what you just did? I said, it's really simple. I got my fucking Dunkachino here, and I got my sandwich here. I'm good.
Had to be the Donkachino for sure.
Joe knows that. You're going to get woo-woo on the road. Dunkachino.
Got
But,
to.
you know, being in there, like in my room, I never masked up. And, you know, you hear a lot of different things about what's going on. But I guess a lot of people in that industry are getting really big stipends, financial stipends.
Yeah.
And this is why I think this is why they're taking their shots and stuff, not thinking, you know, they're thinking more of the monetary end of things, and they really shouldn't be. Everything is happening, you know, and it's all coming down. And I have to laugh. The other night, I was listening to you and JC, you know, and somebody went on there and said, get rid of JC, but we will do that. It's like,
I know.
I started pissing myself. I'm going, it's JC's show. I'm going, that was messed up, you know? And then my buddy Cliff, well, what we'll do, you need to do some more dabs and mellow out a little bit. A little dab will do you. I going, you know what? I said, on the other side, Cliff was my brother in the last life. And we must have gotten so much fucking trouble together that if you look at the continental United States and you drew a line right from point to point, we're exactly apart from each other. They go, we're not letting these guys get next to each other. They cause so much havoc, you know? But the validation on shit that I've been telling you, you know, what a lot of people didn't realize is, I know, man, time flies, but was it a week ago you said something about, remember what the dude said about Taiwan? You know, and people said, well, everybody knows about Taiwan. No, that was over a year ago. I said,
right,
that's going to happen. And I think that was before Hong Kong. And this is all coming together right now so incredibly. And when you and I were on JC's channel the last time, and I'm going to say, what was that, about a month and a half ago? Again, my perception of time, because I'm out of time, is really warped. But I remember him asking, well, what do you see about the Canary Islands? And I right there, I said, and this is even before an eruption, I said, Spirit's showing me that somebody has a technology that's creating these tremors from down below, right? I said, but they're also showing me that they are going to try and mitigate as much as the dark ones are trying and mitigate this stuff down. And I said on his show with you, I said, it's like the lava is going to be slowing down. And then what happened? The eruption happened the next day or 2 days later. They're going, the lava is not even moving. It's just, that was them. We're dealing with such a high power. And, you know, a lot of people go, well, these aliens, these are beings that are far more advanced than what we would say the Palladians are, or these guys. I mean, these are really advanced. I don't even know what the hell you call them that are telling me this. But when I was in the hospital, I had told you, I said, Joe, they showed me a canary in a coal mine.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yep.
And then I said, my God, I said, that's a big warning. And then I get to number 7. I go, okay, we got to pay attention for the next 7 days. So here we go. I'm in there, obviously, having not been able to see YouTube or anything. And I give you this information. And what was it last night? The information came out. It's all over the internet now, but I think it was Hal Turner and a few others about on the Canary Islands. Did you look at that, Joe?
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's freaking natural, isn't it?
Yeah. Like a grid pattern. It's like, what the hell is that?
Yeah. Do.
Mother Nature doesn't do grid patterns.
Right. And so what Spirit had told me is it should have already collapsed and China was all ready to go. All right. Because they're going for Taiwan. And Spirit said that Russia and China were going to head over to Japan. Okay. And they said there's sharks in the water. And I'm thinking of like sharks swimming around and ready to come in for the kill because they're going to stop Japan from interfering in this situation. But they're trying to time it with the collapse of the Canary Islands. So we're busy on the East Coast. They're going to take it. Okay. But the higher beings are really mitigating. It's like every time they think they got the bull by the horn, something happens that's out of their control. And this is what we're going to see a lot of. This is really an incredible time, not to freak out and get worried. Uh-oh. Maybe.
Uh-oh.
I don't know. Are you
Saw a
guys
flash
coming
there.
back for me? Oh, hey, give me 2 flashes if you love us, all right, Spirit?
It just did it twice. It just did it twice. Oh, you people just saw that.
I love you.
And this is
You love me.
recorded. This is going to be able to play back. Oh my God.
This, you know, hey, Joe, it's a coincidence.
Oh my God. Do it twice if you love us. Boom, boom. Did it right away. Hey, I tell you people, you can't make this stuff up, man. Oh, that's
No.
this, that's crazy. All right, man. That's nuts.
You know what? But see, you have so many people that I've spoken to that they're very old souls. Okay.
Yes.
And this thing that's happening here, I'm just going to label them as the dark ones, have been controlling us for a very long, long time. All right. And they're doing everything in their willpower to stop us from connecting with what we would call the Christ consciousness and creator, what some other people would call the divine. They're not going to stop it. All right. And this energy is coming in on us right now. So a lot of you people are really starting to get to coincidences even more. Please, all of you, pay attention to these things. This is not a joke. The 222, the 444, or a door opens up for you. Understand that's them. It's them. All right. This is going to happen. Those sons of bitches are not going to be able to stop this. Okay. Shit's going to pour down like rainstorms. We are all going to go, yeah, baby, you didn't see that one coming. Okay. I mean, it truly is. And this is a remarkable time where we're all going to reconnect with who we are. And, so many people out there go, yeah, but we're only human. And listen, we have such abilities. We're not just human. We're very special creatures. All right. We're spiritually connected to this incredible consciousness of energy that flows through everything, that's connected to a higher power of divinity, what you might call God, creator being, all right, the Christ. And we're going back to this. After the crossing of the planet happens, this whole planet changes. All the high technologies come out, but for good, not for evil. All right. Yep. We all become incredibly spiritual and we care more about others than we do ourselves, which we should do. Okay. It's all about love, but that's who we are. That's what we're supposed to be emanating, but they're doing things to disconnect us from the creator in this respect. All right. But they're not going to stop this. All right. So the warning with the canary in the gold mine, I'm telling Gold mine.
Coal mine.
I know. I'm thinking about that now. Gold mine.
Gold. Why are you saying gold, man?
I
Where's
know.
that coming from?
I,
Silver,
you know,
silver and gold.
when shit comes out of my mouth, it's like,
Pay
okay,
attention.
was that from your spirit? Would you let me know? If you see the back of my hair stand up, you're gonna go, woo. When I saw that canary in that mine, I go, they're going for it now. So I believe these 7 days that everybody needs to have a head up. Don't freak the frick out going, oh my God, I'm on the East Coast. What am I going to do? Listen, dude, instead of thinking you're going to go 130 miles inland, just take a look around at the largest hotels. Okay. And just get up top. All right. You'll be way above anything. But incredible disruption will happen. So, what the spirit will do, that they've been containing this so incredible that I want to be amazed if the whole island chopped in half and sunk and nothing happened. Okay. There's a divine hand here. There really is. All right. And while I was dead the last time, and this is an important thing for me to bring out now, because they told me to tell everybody this. And they said, in your darkest moment, don't you dare give up, because you know not who you are. All right. So we're on the verge of having our darkest moment that we would think this is it. This is it. But see, this is where the creator being can really show miracles. All right. When you're at the last moment, you think this is it. All of a sudden, the divine hand happens and you go, dude, did you see that? All right. And I feel so strong about that. And, back with the XRP, the 222s and all this was them teaching us a code that they were going to work with us. 222s, 444s, and people should be seeing this everywhere. All right. Grab this in and look for more coincidences. This is them intervening in your life. And it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And the more you start understand it, you start realizing we're not alone here. But you got to kind of keep the faith here. Don't ever put yourself in a position and say, well, that's it. Well, what's it? You go back home, we got to look at it differently. All right. And we got to come within. And I think the other thing that we had talked about with the different storms, you notice that they're increasing. Mm-hmm. Okay. And that's all these things, the earthquakes, the volcanoes, this is all happening, and it has to do with the planet of the crossing. It absolutely is. And I know a long time ago, I said, you're going to see it in the other planets. You're going to start seeing the other planets getting hit by stuff. While I was in the hospital, I guess, that Jupiter just got whacked by an asteroid bigger than Earth. Dude, come on. All right.
A little scary. Yeah.
Well, but the thing is understand, we're protected. We really, really are. All right. The bad guys are going down here. All right. The third event is about to happen to China. All right. The second event happened. Huh?
Whatever that may be.
Right. But it's big. All right. But it seems to all be coordinated to this certain amount of time. Now, the funny part is Cliff. All right. Either today or yesterday, I'm not sure, when he put it out. It's funny. Cliff goes by his web bots. But Cliff is so psychic in his connection himself, that I don't even think he realizes it. I'll come out and tell you certain things.
And then he comes out and we'll have a video on
within
it like
a day or
later.
Two.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100% validated. All right. Now he's saying some big events about to happen from here to here. And he's going, but I'm not sure what it is. The emotional, it could be Taiwan. Could be this. Mm-hmm. And I'm going, no, it's all of it. It's all of it. Right down to the financial system. See, they're trying to time everything together. All right. To have a big disarray to take down the financial system, all right, to try to bring in the UN, all right, to try to collapse everything. It's like it's all coming together, all identically. So these next few days, okay, some really huge things. Now, Spirit also gave me a date. And I asked you, I said, is there something about this? I asked you the other day, I said, because you're the snoop. You can hunt down anything. Okay. And I said,
I'm not the snoop, I'm the snip.
Yeah,
it's ma'am. Ma'am.
But they gave me a date, and everybody write this down. And it seems that this date that, and maybe something big doesn't happen that day, but it's pinnacle to everything that's going to happen for the direction of the world. That's the way I look at it. But this is the date, February the 22nd, 2022. Right? And I went,
2, 2, 2, 2, 2, yeah.
I went, that's really in my face. I went, shit, and I remember when I asked you, and then I hung up or whatever, then you called me back. You said, whoa, dude, look at the time. And it was 4:44. I said, Joe, that's a validation of what I've given you.
Yeah.
I said, absolutely, it's a validation. I said, holy moly. I said, you just can't make this stuff up. Now the other cool thing, it's like every time I get close to dying or have these really cool death experiences, I get stronger, and it's like, shit's just coming out. It's like, dude, they're really talking. So, dude, it's time for you to give up those 2 coins. Okay.
I told people, I told them on Patreon, I go, listen, Spirit's telling him he's going to have to give this out to the public. Spirit says, Spirit it goes. So said everyone joined, but I think at least we got in early, so can't hurt us, to give the whole world, anyone listening, the 2 coins for free at this point. We already got in.
Yeah, well, and the thing is one of them I was already in anyways.
Yeah.
But there's a rush to it. All right. And look at you falling asleep.
I know.
What's wrong with you?
Help, I'm dead. I don't know. I didn't get good sleep. Like my wife and I both last night. It was like all night long, up, tossing, turning, left, right, middle, back. Just I could not sleep. Like it was one of those nights I felt like Spirit was all over my ass, but I don't know why. And then she's like, "Well, I didn't either. I couldn't." She goes, "I thought I was gonna wake you up with all the tossing and turning I was doing all night." And I go, "I know." We both woke up. It was like 1 a.m. Next thing I know, it's like 2 a.m. I think we both went to the bathroom. I'm like, "Damn, a few more hours. Like it's gonna be 6 o'clock. Ian's gonna be waking up at like 7." And just could not sleep. But then I finally did at some point. I don't even know what time it was, but it was.
It's really tough, and a lot of people are going through this, and it is the energies, and they're tapping into the consciousness of the planet, and they're feeling this stuff, and it's an amazing time.
Well, tell the story of how, like, when you're going to say it, like how it all happened, the movie theater, all that shit.
Now, normally they just tell me, okay, I'm wide awake, or I'll have a vision directly in front of me. So it's really easy. So it's usually not dream state with me. Very.
I'm the dream state guy now. Yeah. That's my thing.
Yeah, you're the dreamer. Okay. And that's why after I had it, I said, I got to tell Joe. I instantly knew I have to tell you, and I think something got in the way where I couldn't tell you that day, but I told you within a day or two, something like that. And I said, Joe, this was messed up. I said that I went to a store and I went to buy a t-shirt,
This is in the dream, by the way. Yeah.
Yes.
This is the dream. Yeah.
Yeah. And so I bought the t-shirt, came home, and I went to put it on. I couldn't even get my arm in it. Yes, JC, you're right. I'm an X2, all right? I heard that, you rat bastard. Oh, shit. Throw a bum off of his show. And So I get home in this dream, and I go to put the undershirt on, and I couldn't even get my arm in there. I go, what the fuck is this? So I look at the tag, and I go, this shirt's screwed up. I said, an XLM. I said, what the hell is this? An extra large medium, right? Then I went, XLM, right? I go, dude, right? And then I'm looking at the label. I go, all right, back in my days, I think they still make them now. All undershirts were a fruit of the loom, right? You've heard fruit of the loom.
Oh, yeah.
And then, so XLM is who?
Stellar Lumens.
Loom. I went, dude, okay. And then all of a sudden, flash, I'm outside of a movie theater. And you know, the old movie theaters, they had like the signage out front that tells you what's playing.
Yeah, like a little box office in the middle.
Yeah. And I look up, and it's a double feature. All right. Now that goes back into my days. When you went out to movies, you brought your kids when I was a kid, and they would have a cartoon playing, you know, for the first movie for the little kids, and then they'd fall asleep when the adults would be watching, you know, more of an adult movie, not X-rated adult. Okay. Get your mind out the gutter. Okay. So I go, huh? And I'm looking, and it had the name of that other coin. I'm not giving it out yet. I'm keeping you all in suspense.
The suspense is killing me.
You're dying to know? Well, I had to.
Yeah, he literally, you bastards, don't be patient.
Dude. So I'm lying there, and I'm going, this is crazy. And the first show, so that would be the first one playing, would be the child's show, the cartoon. And the symbol of the coin is a cartoon, right? It really is. So then all of a sudden I'm teleported over to what looked like a giant warehouse. And they said, you better hurry up and get your tickets. It's all about to burn up. And I tell you, I go, I have no idea what the hell this is all about. And then go ahead. What was your interpretation, Joe?
Well, I said, you're like, well, why would Spirit give me a coin, this particular coin, if it's going to burn up? Like, if something's burning, it doesn't sound good to me, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, I know why. So he said he saw the Shiba dog on a warehouse building logo, and that building was going to burn up soon. Like, you better hurry. So I said, I was like, I already know what this means. It just hit me as you're talking to me. I go, I know what this is. I mean, I could be wrong, but I'm like, they're going to do a coin burn. They're going to destroy an enormous amount of coins, thus inflating the prices automatically by doing a common thing with some of these coins. When they realize we have way too many, we'll never use it. Yeah, burn them. And if they do a huge burn, price is going to go up quite a bit. If it's not a huge burn, price will go up probably some, but maybe not a huge amount. So we may find that this thing, and he's talking about the Shiba dog, by the way, is the logo he saw, Shiba Inu. Now there's a fake piece of crap Shiba out there that's not Shiba. The symbol is SHIB, but the coin is called Shiba Inu. Just FYI, it's on Coinbase.
Bought mine on Coinbase.
Yep, it's on Coinbase. Both XLM Shibas are on Coinbase, and also on Exodus Wallet, Atomic Wallet, so you can store them there. It's like, it's a very common thing right now. So if that coin, if they do a coin burn, and then simultaneously there's something else that's great news for this thing, maybe, I don't know, within the next 2 or 3 months, it is, you know, like the snowball rolling downhill, just getting a bigger and bigger mass. Now, you didn't say anything about, oh, well, they showed me a secondary thing that's going to push the price. You just said that this is what they showed me. And I go, well, that's enough for me to say this is probably going to be soon. Number one, they're talking to you again. They haven't told you anything crypto in a long time, months. Right. Same with me. Like, I would ask, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to stop asking because I don't want them to get aggravated with me. And it's like, they'll tell me when they want to tell me. So I just kind of stopped asking, right? So all of a sudden they're talking to you.
Joe, you want a helicopter ride? Smart the hell up.
So it's like, okay, I'm listening. So if they're telling him XLM, there's movie theater, hurry up, get your seats, tickets are running out. Okay, Sheba, the place is about to burn up. And the word you used was burn up, not burn down. Like a
Right.
building, you would say, oh, that old building built down. Oh, that old building, the old Kmart building burned down a long time ago. You don't say it burned up. But you
Right.
said specifically that you go, I remember them saying to me, burn up, it's going to burn up. And that's
See, and
what I
I
thought.
didn't catch that. You
Yeah,
caught it.
I caught it immediately. Go burn up. I go, oh, up, burn, token burn. I go, oh my god, I know it. I just know this is what it is. And then within a few days of you telling me that, and I posted on Patreon like right away, um, all of a sudden little YouTube videos and little articles about a possible coin burn coming for Shiba. Thing. I had Woo Woo Dude first, before all that started coming out. So, and of course it's a little bit of speculation, most of it, but they're talking about it and the company, whatever. So that's interesting. So all of a sudden, so I don't even know if I might have told you this when we talked the next time. I don't even remember now, actually. But Dick Algar emailed me. Did I mention that to you?
That was 2 weeks later. Dick
Yeah, it was
Algar
like 2 weeks
2
later.
weeks later.
Not to say
You're already in it.
yeah, and then nothing bad. We already got Patreon gay guys. Like, we're in. Woo Dude gave this. I was already in. Matter of fact, I gave a call on this coin a few months back and said, we need to grab some of these. So we did, and I had my stash, but I just had it and I was happy with it until you called. And I'm like,
Yeah.
all those little orders are sitting there waiting to fill. Like that may not fill. I'm taking half of that out right now, and I'm putting some into XLM and I'm putting some into to Shiba. And I'm going, I still got half of that in orders waiting that if this big quick drop and then up we go happens, I'll scoop some of those. But even if that happens, I'm sure Shiba and whatever would dump with it, but it would be all super, super fast with taking before it recovered really good. So it's not a risk I want to take and wait and see, well, the big crash is coming. Let me wait for Shiba. I'm going, no, that dream he got vision, that's enough for me to say, go get it. Make sure you're secured now with it. So I did. But 2 weeks later, Dix goes, hey, I think he emailed me and Bix actually on that one.
Dick Allgaier.
Yeah, he emailed us, and he goes, "Hey guys, I might as well just pull it up because I'm kind of paraphrasing if I don't really actually."
But you know what's great about this, Joe? The validations. This shit comes out from other people, either Cliff or the remote viewers, and it's like it's a validation of everything, and it's really freaking awesome.
It's really neat. Yeah, so for this, when Dick's an amazing remote viewer, but this wasn't his remote viewing. This was his favorite psychic he's been using for a very long time, very well known, and I guess in his neck of things. An Asian woman. I've never talked to her, I've never used her, but he swears by her, and I have every reason to believe him because Dick's the guy. He's my guy. And I know what he says, he's not going to make some stupid shit up like that. So he mentioned her name. I go, oh yeah, I know who he's referring to. But this was confirmation for me to go, oh great, Woo Dude got us in earlier. Now Dick sent me this email. This is great news. So I went and posted on Patreon. I go, hey, FYI, this came in a little later, but check this out. It's just confirmation for me. But the statement she made to him is interesting. His comment to me and Bix. Posted the 19th of October. You guys in Shiba? ? I just got a red alert from, I'll just not leave her name in, blank, from other best source and one other good, I guess the two different ones, all telling me Shiba is going to 100x in this run up by December. Now, I'm not saying December. Woo Dude's not saying December. If we did get a date, let me tell you, if he got a date, he'd be telling me and I'd be repeating it. I don't change shit when Spirit tells me. He's just, Joe, 3:00 today, 4:00, whatever the hell it was. They're showing me the old horse out of the blue, something Joe, big.
You learned your lesson, didn't you?
Oh, yes, I did. And I'm like, I was driving and shit. I go, well, man, that's like 2 hours from now. As soon as I get to my kids, drop them off at the little homeschool center, I'm going to do this post. I think I just need to get this out right away. Give people an hour in case they want to make a move on Digibyte. By the time I get home, it's a half hour. So it's like, let me put it out now. And I said, he just said there's something big coming with Digibyte. They told him to tell me 4:00, guys. So let's just watch this thing. Damn thing runs up 38, 39%. 4:00 on the button. I'm just sitting here going, you gotta be effing kidding me. I've never had something like that happen where you're like, oh, a psychic or whatever is like, oh, give me a coin, here's this coin, it's gonna do great, and they do great, but not like 12 o'clock Monday, like not like that. And that was like the first time they'd given it to you a time like that to me. So I was like, whoa, they can do like anything. So I'm like, damn. So
Yeah.
anyways, this lady and maybe this other best source, he says, is saying 100x and by or during basically December. So in other words, by 2022, we're 2.5 months out, basically a little less than that, whatever, about 2 months. We're almost at the end of October now, so 2.2. We'll put a 2.2 in there. 2.2 months away. 22.
Don't start in.
Yeah, so he's saying he goes, I bought some more basically, and orders are, and he didn't tell me his sell prices, so I don't have sell prices either. But I'm going, no, I think I'm going to kind of watch this one, and you just see that magic number. And here's a funny thing. So I'm not going to say what I basically am purchasing, lately, but I was telling him about it a little bit, and I'm like, I've got this again. I still got orders sitting there that I could scrape a little off. They're all in stable coin. I could scrape a little bit and then like send that over, sell it, get my wire transferred because I need some cash to make a little purchase. All right. Yeah. This is more than a little purchase for me. Not one of the smaller ones. Okay.
Yeah. You were trying to buy a helicopter by Friday.
Yeah. So I'm like, he goes, well, maybe the Shiba is going to get ready to take off. And I'm going, well, it's going to happen over the next few days. I think if all goes well, like, I think he's like, well, you never know. And I'm like, yeah. And then it runs up, like it's up 25, 28%, 30 something percent. And I'm going
every day.
I mean, I did buy a lot. That when he gave me that info a couple of weeks ago, I did buy more of, I already had Shiba, but I bought more. And I'm like, okay.
Joe, I can hear it now. Evelyn, screw the helicopter. I was thinking of a jet. How about a small jet?
Yeah, I heard they're getting rid of the F-18s cheap. They can do the self landing.
Yeah, they have no
vertical takeoff and landing. Yeah. So anyway, he's like, well, let's see. So I'm watching the damn thing. Shiba, it got up to like 50% high. Now I didn't grab any profits yet. I just said, no, I'm gonna watch this away. I don't need it. And honestly, I'm like, I don't even know if I want to touch it, man. I got so many other ones I could just scrape a little. Right. Like I don't need this. And I'm going, if they're right about 100x or even an 80x, because I'm not sure exactly when the reading happened for him, but when he emailed me, I mean, he must have just got the information. I don't think he'd be sitting on it for days because he'd be excited like he usually is. And hey, guys, check this out. So he probably just got the reading when he sent it to me, which was been the 19th. So Shiba was already, the last 4 digits was like 2,000, whatever it was. And then it went up to 26, 28, 30, 32, 38, 40 something. It got to like 50 or 55, somewhere around there. Or not 50, not quite 50 yet. In the 40s today. So it was like, whoa, there's gone up like 50% already. And of course, there's a big, nice sellbacks and profit taking that happened. But then it kind of leveled off. It's still high. It's still up. We're from where we were. And again, the party may not be over. And if he's talking another couple months, if this thing, I mean, again, his number at 100x isn't even a penny yet because I've done the math.
Yeah,
it's like that's not even a penny, but like I think this thing could easily do a penny and more. Potentially, not necessarily it has to be this year or whatever. I'm just saying overall, this coin could go higher. Maybe not too much higher, but still, compared, when you have 4 zeros and then a number after the decimal point, now that's a lot of zeros to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, next zero. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, next zero. There's a lot of 10x's in there. Essentially, what that means on the way to a penny. So I'm like, yeah, imagine if I did scrape a chunk of that profit out right now, which I could because it's done me great. Your call was epic. So I got a bunch more. But I'm like, but then I sell them and I take the profit to buy this thing or whatever. And I'm going, I still would have a lot left over, but no, I don't need to do this. So I'm going, maybe I'll scrape a tiny bit from there, tiny bit from that one, tiny bit from that one, tiny, and then I go, okay, there's all what I need from that. And I'm happy with my purchase or whatever. So that's kind of what I was my thing. But it was funny because you've said this before where you're like, I've been, in the past, I can't even think of an example of what I was buying or something. I do know one. It was the very, very beginning of the year. You're like, Joe, Theta, do your house move. Just do it. Spirit's going to take care of you. We know it's going higher, but get your wife out of your hair. Like, this is to get it paid off,
Wait. Get your wife out of your hair.
Well, maybe you didn't say that. Maybe that was
Where'd
me
you pull that one
wanting
off?
my
Wait,
wife
let me
out of
take a
my
better
hair.
look.
This over here, that little white spot. But because she's busting my balls about all this crap. I'm like, man, we're getting close. We're getting close. He's like, oh, it's $1.19. You said, maybe. I was like, yeah, I said $1.25. I might. So I might, Evan. Doesn't mean I will. And
Greedy.
then, and I'm like, well, it's the weekend. I can't. At the time, I was using Caleb and Brown, and I said, they're closed. So I have to wait till Monday or whatever. Anyways, Evelyn, I was like, just it is what it is. So whatever happens, we have to wait 2 more days. And I'm talking to you, and you're like, well, no, I talked to you the Monday, and it was already up like to $1.40 or something, and you're or 50, and you're like, and I go, man, he hasn't called me back. Like, are they? And it was like a weird, it was the first of the year. But in Australia, their first of the year started early, whatever, something, So I'm like, well, maybe they're not, you take the day off the next day, New Year's, whatever. And I go, oh, maybe they were not going to contact my guy. Maybe I have to wait another day. And I'm like, well, who knows? Maybe they'll call me later today. And you go, yeah, I think that's going to happen. You go, and you know what? I think it's going to be even higher by the time they call you. And I'm like, yeah, okay, well, that would be kind of cool, huh? So sure enough, they called me and it got up to like $1, I don't know, 80 or something, 80 something from like $1.40 or 50, wherever it was at. And I'm like, wow, okay, great. I don't have to sell as much data. And I scraped some T-Fuel and I told them liquidate. And that's when I paid my house off. That's when I pulled the trigger. But again, I've had people like, oh, you should have waited, it's $8. It's like everybody has different numbers that they need in their situation that they've already got. When it hits this, I'm doing this. And I was really ready to pull the trigger on Theta at about $1.20 or so. Like I was already in my mind, like I go, when it hits that, I'm going to be able to do this with this much. I already set aside. I'm going to do that. And then to my pleasant surprise, it was going up, 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 up. But yeah, of course it got higher than that, but so what? Because again, if this but let's just pretend right now in the future, we may go back to this video and go, oh my God, remember when we said that? It really does 100x. And again, I know how much money I got into this. I don't know about y'all.
Wait, what are those numbers when you made your order?
Which one? Oh, yeah, there was a 222 involved, FYI. In my freaking Shiba order. I sent a screenshot to him. And then I do XLM because I'm like, well, I'm getting both. And then I said, oh, that one is too. Here, what we did, look, 222 on XLM, 222 on Shiba. I go, what the hell, man? Are you kidding me? So, and it was one of the things where I'm putting it a price. It just happened that the number of like total something or another was just like 222 here and a 222 there. And I go, oh my God, unbelievable. So, anyways, that for people who think, well, you should just wait for at least $5 or $6 Theta, you could have sold. If this thing does 100x, that $80, 90, whatever I sold at for Theta, I would get so much more of that Theta back than I could ever bargain for. I don't think Theta is going to be running up like 100x by December, to be honest with you. That'd be
no,
60.
Absolutely not.
I just don't think so. It's not. I don't think it's going to happen yet. No. But nonetheless, that'd be a 10x from $6. I'm talking 100x of this thing, So it's like, I will be fine. Like, believe me, I'll be fine. Just like when people yelled at me when I did Veritasium. I'm selling at 125 or I paid $6 for them. What are you doing? It's going to go higher. Cliff High's well bought, you moron. And I'm like, because the house dropped twice in price. It's lined up. The foreclosure's off my record, and it might only be temporarily. I don't know, because Bank of America could put it back on if they want to, technically. But I fought the other bank that they sold the damn thing to, because they put on my credit score. I'm like, I got 2 people hit my credit score for the same thing. That ain't happening. So I filed a complaint. Both of them took it off. So I go, Evelyn, we're in a window of time right now. No foreclosures on the record. My credit score is great. Money. I can't come up with the down payment, but if I sell Veritasium at $127, we got the money. Like 5K turns to like 100K, or 97K was what it was. And I go, it's like house money, that's free money. Like, she goes, well, I guess we might as well try it. What's the worst that can happen? Worst that can happen is I took the profit and then the Veritasium kept running and we didn't get as much back. But I mean, I just turned 5 into like 100K. It's just like, well, yeah, do it. And so people, of course, like, oh, you're an idiot for doing it. I'm like, guys, this is crypto. I'll make it up in the back end later. Don't worry about it. And
dude, you got a house.
Look where I'm at now. Yeah, my house is paid off. My 2 brand new vehicles are paid off. Like I'm not in a bad spot. Thanks for caring, but trying to be a jabroni troll, but I know what I'm doing and I'm trying to teach people the same shit. Lick your ice cream, damn it. Lick it when you can lick it.
Well, that's just it. I mean, and I told you, you still had a big bag of Theta sitting off to the side anyways.
Yes. I still
Okay,
do right
but
now.
you
Yeah,
do.
I still do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, and not a little bag, a big bag.
Yeah. Santa
And
is
I
would
said,
be kind of like a Santa sack,
I
kind
said,
of a bag.
yeah, kind of like a Santa sack. Okay. And when all that was going, I said, Joe, we got to go and do these other trades. And then we were trading. Dave, Evelyn would call me. Okay, I got to tell you this, Joe. This is a secret. Okay. Joe's going crazy. He's buying a couple of airplanes. He's buying this. He's buying. I said, Evelyn, don't worry. He's got to get you a brand new van. Oh, you go out buy a brand new van. I said, Joe, you get the brand new van. He goes, yeah, Spirit's going to pay it off tomorrow. Sure as shit in the trade, paid it off the next day. Oh, I was thinking of getting a used truck. Spirit says, go get the badass truck you want because we're going to
he
pay it off.
seriously, I'm like, yeah, but I just need to do it. And you're like, no,
dude.
no. Joe,
Yeah.
take it. They're giving it to you. I'm like, all right. And then that beautiful lifted truck comes my way. I'm going, holy shit, man.
And I said, Joe, they're going to give you the money by Friday. By Friday. Freaking thing. You could have paid it off, but you went.
Yeah, I chose not to. Yeah, I chose not to. Because I'm like, I'll build my credit score for a few months, but I did have the money. It was like, boom.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So there were so many trades. And the thing is what you and I were doing, they were like by the hour, or it was happening so fast. You couldn't even get other people involved in some of this shit because it was just happening so quickly. Yeah. And then the theta thing, people, oh my God, it's $15. Oh, Joe, don't you feel like an ass? And I said, hey, Joe, wait until it gets below $5 and it's back down to $4. We'll see what they all say.
Yeah.
Right?
It happened twice, really. It got below 5 twice. And then, I don't mean like the next day. I mean like a period of time went by, month or so, and then it did it again. So it's like, it did below 5 twice. One was 4, I think, and one was like 368 or 3, I don't know. It was low. Yep. I'm like, wow. So we sold off at 420 or 405, 415, something.
Yeah. And how many people did nothing with that? Right.
I'm a millionaire. I'm not a millionaire.
No, wait a second. Yeah. I talked to one guy. I was a millionaire. I said, well, how'd it feel? I don't know. I didn't get to spend any. Then it was gone. I said, that's why you don't do shit. And I said, Joe, now think about this. When this is going to happen, you just got yourself a house. You made Evelyn incredibly happy. You bought her a brand new van, bought yourself a truck, got yourself a couple airplanes, got another piece of property, and this. I said, Joe, you got it all for free, and you're right back where you were again.
Yeah,
and you just started laughing your ass off, going, "You're right." I said, and that's like this run up that's going to happen here.
There's going to be a lot of people who could repeat what we just said.
Big time.
It'll be dumb. But you got to lick your ice cream.
And I have to do a yell out right now. You know what a yell out is?
What's that? It's like a shout out?
Peggy, I know you're trying to hide right now.
Yeah, it's a shout out. Peggy,
you're listening. Pay the damn vehicle off this week. All right. Thank you.
Peggy Sue. I love you.
See, this is the thing. Everybody has a certain number. And what I was trying to teach Joe and everybody else, and Spirit was all over me, stop being freaking greedy. Because you're turning this shit into an idol. And then you watch it go up, you watch it go down, you didn't do a damn thing. All right? As you're climbing, every one of you out there should be going, oh my God, I could pay my house off right now. Pay the freaking house off. Oh, it won't go up as fast. Really? The key here is get your asses out of debt. And the car, usually a car payment is your second largest bill that you have. Your house, then your car. If you get rid of your car payment, that's $500, $600, $800. When you do that the first time, and then you realize it, it's like Julianne was all over me. I was sitting with such a chunk of dollars in there. And I go, I really need to pay the truck off. But, oh, man, to give up that money. She said, do it. You were going to. And so I said, you're right. So I paid it off, went down there. They go,
He's
Jesus, you
talking
paid
about
this?
crypto money. He cashed in
Oh,
some crypto
yeah.
for that.
Oh, yeah. And, after I paid it off, the next day I'm driving and I see a vehicle go by. I go, oh, shit, that's at least an $800 payment. Another guy, oh, you're paying at least $750 for that one. And I'm paying nothing.
Yep.
It's like you can't realize your gains until you purchase your assets. The debt, as Spirit told me, the debt is black magic. And this is why they control the financial system. You're in a jail or a prison that you don't realize because it has no bars. Until you and each one of you have got to, like scissors, you got to cut the cord that's been attached to you spiritually that has you under this spell. Oh, you know what that just reminded me? The movie Hocus Pocus.
Yeah.
You're under a
Midler.
spell. We'll dance all night long.
Yep.
But it really is a spell. All right. And when you cut these cords and you do that and you release them one at a time, like I said, maybe it's a different bill. Maybe it's your car payment, whatever. All of a sudden, you'll start seeing more. Spirit will give you more. All right. And then you'll understand more about the divine, this energy that's coming through and who we really are. All right. And until you do this, okay, and stop idolizing it, okay, you're going to make your next step spiritually. And we're evolving on who we are. This is such an incredible, incredible time for humanity. It is worldwide. Are those dark entities going to try to harm us? They are doing everything in their power right now to stop us from connecting to the divine energy that's coming upon all of us. And each one of you who are awake out there, you are of old soul. You're here for this incredible time of importance. But you also have to make that step forward. You've got to cut that cord. You say you want to become more spiritual, but yet you're so, the word escapes me, about money. And, I got to stay in it. I can't take any out because it's a spell. Why would you act like that?
Yep.
It's a spell. It's real.
I put a spell on you.
It's real. All right. This is a remarkable time. Some very big things. And like I say, watch the Canary Islands. Everything that I said on JC's show has happened. And that's over a month
And
ago.
There's a new ice storm that hit recently with giant size hail. Like
really?
Talked about another one that just feed it like several days ago. I didn't do the video yet. I don't know if I was going to, but I still have the email.
Yeah.
Pictures of it.
That's going to be normal.
Call
Who
that.
wants to go? I think we need to start a business. All you guys out there, steal umbrellas. I'm telling you. So we can walk out there. But
no kidding.
These effects are going to get really big. Okay. And the volcano's really, really big. It's the change of everything. All right. But understand, these aliens that you would call them, I call them interdimensional beings, whatever, that have been here a long time. What we connect, us humans, we connect to a much higher divinity than what they are. So when you think you don't have the power, oh, baby, you don't realize who you are. All right. We're connected to the big one. All right.
The big kahuna.
Yeah, absolutely. And you got to open up your heart for this. All right. And you got to slow things down, enjoy the things around you and pay attention to things. And I think last time I was on, I told people to, one of the greatest things you could do right now is obviously where I am, it's getting kind of cold, but you warm weather people, try to a few times a week, taking your shoes off, your new socks, and putting your feet in grass for at least 20 to 30 minutes. Because all that energy is hitting us right now. It's changing a lot of
Help you
people.
like ground it out.
You need to let this buildup of energy, like I said, think of a house and an electrical line gets hit with a lightning bolt. You can see it go along, then it goes into your house. If you didn't have a grounding rod on your house, it would burn every single circuit out in that house and destroy everything. We're the same way. See, when you do this simple thing, and I know it sounds silly, but again, and this is not from a book, this is from the other side. Remember, all right, I'm the opposite of Cliff in the respect that the guy is a walking library. My God, the man has knowledge. All of my stuff, I don't get it from here, from humans. Okay, I'm getting it from out there. All right. And when they said that this is important, not only to release this energy out of you that's overpowering us, it will actually begin to heal you. All right. Because a lot of this that's contained in our astronaut suit here is doing damage to us. And it would be easy if we could see the different rays coming down and go, oh my God, look at the blue rays. We know we got to get in, you know, but we can't see these things. But they are doing it to us. And they create a lot of ailments because there's too much in us and you need to release it back into our planet. But understand when you do it, the good stuff comes back up in you. And then you're creating a circle again within your body. All right. It's a remarkable thing and it's free.
And
it's
if
free.
you listen to Spirit and do what Spirit says, you will get rewarded essentially. So you lick your ice cream, Spirit's telling you lick your ice cream. If you feel like you should have been helping somebody and you don't, Spirit's telling you should have helped them, you should probably have helped them. Like I listen. I really listen to what they tell me.
Yeah. Like
now in the beginning, I needed a lesson. I needed a little lesson, but it didn't take me long at all. Like, okay, got it. Got it. Done. Good. I believe me, I catch on quick. And I look at, like I was just talking to Evelyn today. I'm like, you know, I'm in my early 40s, basically almost mid 40s. And I'm like, you don't have to work. I don't really work anymore. I work anywhere because I just have Patreon right now as far as income goes.
Joe.
But I have all the, you know, the crypto stuff. I'm like, this wasn't just me that made this happen. Like, there's no way I just got lucky in life and, you know, got my house paid off, got the cars paid off. Like, I feel like I'm being rewarded for maybe my work as a, you know, a humanitarian in my own way. And
well,
you know, helping people.
You're taking the next step, Joe. You're becoming spiritual. You're connecting the dots. They're handing you the puzzle pieces. You're one of us. And you play a very important role.
Yeah, he likes his toy. He likes his stuff. He might as well live his life a bit. He's a human. He's in a human body. Let's let him live a little bit. Let's sprinkle a little extra crypto on him. You know, whatever. Let's give him something. We will do to give this one to him. Nah, let's give him a dream tonight on this one. You know, like, and then let me go do something with that. And I take advantage, you know, and then I'm like, okay, well, let me go do what I was going to do. I had a plan. I want to buy this thing or whatever, and that I want or need. And they just like made it happen. Oh, they'll buy. Yeah. Hold on. Wait a few days, Joe. The price is going to go up for it. Oh, okay. Boom. 30-something%, you know, Shiba. Okay, cool. You know, appreciate that. Like, dang, man. It's pretty cool. You know,
well, you know,
you got to listen.
That I didn't even want to have anything to do with it. And then they said, put it in there. When they talk to me like that, it's like, all right, you know, and then I was up 400% within days, right? I go, I'm going to take some profit. I don't want to be greedy. They go, don't touch it. Leave it. I went, really? I go, oh shit. You know what?
Yeah, because you missed this last one.
Yeah, I took a little off of my other ones and shoved a whole shitload in there. I said, all right. And then it went up another few 100% the very next day. I went, oh, this is going to be a good one. Yeah. You know, and you know.
Now he's talking about earlier before I got the information, just FYI.
Yeah. Yeah. And
when it was like it hit a bottom like 500 or 600.
Yeah.
And then I think you just did it. He didn't tell me, by the way, FYI, because he Patreon members, I would
No,
have
you
posted
didn't.
it. Just FYI. Of
No,
course, I
we
would have
couldn't
posted it,
connect.
but
I
no,
don't know what
just missed
happened,
it.
but it was like, and then I said, then we connected on the dream, and then you showed me your buy-in, and I just laughed my ass off. I said, yeah. I said, Evelyn, he's getting a jet. Screw the helicopter.
Yeah. Although no, I don't want a jet. I'm kind of happy where I'm right at this moment, but I do say at this moment because you never know. Damn black flies coming out. This Jetson things came out today, and everyone's been telling me, look at this thing, and I go, yeah, but I was like, here's my problem. Actually, I was like, with both of these, I know I want that damn black fly. At least it can fly 25, 30 minutes. The other one can fly like 15 to 20. And I'm going they're both single seaters. Yeah, it's cool. It's easy to fly. They're electric. But they got to be charged. Like, I'm thinking when I send my drone out and I'm messing with that thing at the mountain and I'm looking at stuff, whatever, and I bring it back. It's like, usually when I bring it back, it's because there's not much battery left and I want to make sure I have it back in time. And then I put another battery in it and I send it back over there if I wasn't done. I'm like, I don't know that this is going to be worth the hassle of getting an enclosed trailer, which I already have one. I think it would fit in it. Putting the two wings on it, roll it out, put the two wings on it with the little thing they give you to jack it up. And okay, we'll fly for 25 minutes, bring it back. Now I'm going to charge it on the generator or something for, hour or two. Let me go back and look at that thing up, another hour or two charge. I'm not going, no, I'm doing like what Woo says. He's like, spiritually, every time I'm like, oh, I just need to use this little thing. And he's like, no, get the big one. Get the one you're gonna. Okay, fine. They gave you the money, didn't they? Yeah, they did. Get the one you want. All right. So I'm like thinking that way recently. I go, yeah, what the hell am I talking about this black fly? Yeah, it's cool, but again, 25 minutes. The battery technology is just not there. So right. Yeah, I think a helicopter might do a little bit better.
That's why I own so much land up here. I'm going to put a heliport here, so that way you can bring me to the hospital. I'm going to put a big J out there.
Yeah, instead of an H, it'll be a J for Snippy, J Snip.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. But it's like, some people feel really guilty. Well, I need to do this. Listen, they want you to have fun too. There's nothing wrong with that. The thing is stop turning money into an idol. Stop it.
Right.
Stop it. Okay. It's very, very important. And I'm really trying to stress this because the opportunity that you all are going to have over these next couple months is going to be astronomical. And I don't want to hear it. Okay. After I make all my money, I will send a freaking ice cream truck to all of your houses. Okay.
And the last time Julianne gave me a reading, which was, I think, August 12th, actually. And because she was, busy doing her own thing, but she was supposed to come last Wednesday, but she had a little emergency she had to attend to. And she's like, Joe, our reading's off tonight. Rich is in the hospital. Oh, shit. Yeah, good reason. So, anyways.
Yeah, wait, that lucky bastard, he's dying again. Damn it. He's going to make another step up.
I'm like, no, I got to learn the shamanic ways from him. He's not done teaching me. I need him. Spirit, don't take him yet. He can't go yet. But she was just that last reading, and I wasn't asking about it. And typically, I don't ask anything. You just talking, channeling, and you know how that goes. So,
oh man,
it came out, and she goes, yeah, like just nonchalantly, like, well, you'll have, I don't know the word she used, but like because of what cryptos are going to do before the end of the year. You'll be able to do every single thing in your mind that you've always been waiting and thought when I make it big, I'm going to do this. And she's basically saying that's what's about to come here. So yeah. I heard that and I go, wow, I guess all my everybody's crypto is really, really going to skyrocket. But that was way before the Shiba XLM dream thing. That was way before that. So I wasn't even considering that, of course, because I didn't know I should have. I'm just thinking whatever my portfolio is. But so I'm still thinking about what she said. I'm thinking about what Dick Algar got, what you said, which you really made me go, okay, I'm going to cancel my order. Like my orders have been sitting for months and months because we got close. Nope, not quite. And they're sitting there, and I go, I'm not touching them. It's kind of like, listen, you can't pry that from my cold dead hand. I'm waiting for those damn orders to fill, or just not. When they don't, and it's like final, I'm fine. I'll do something with it. But I'm like, I'm not touching them. And then he calls me, I got this dream about XLM. Shiba. I go, okay, hang up, boom, laptop, cut those orders in half. See ya, that's gone. I'm taking all that, a little bit XLM, a little bit Shiba, done. And then we had this nice run up that we recently had. Now, of course, I didn't get the good run up that he got, but it is what it is. You think I'm mad that, well, this 100x I possibly could get could have been a 300x. Damn it, Rue, dude, you piece of garbage. You know, like that's greed. That's the idol. Don't do it. Are you not satisfied with 100x or 20x even? How much is enough? Like, come on. You know,
how much is enough?
That's the thing.
And what is the amount when you could say you made it?
Right. Normally 2-3 million, you know, I mean, for most people, what is it? Yeah, everybody's different. Well, my house already paid off. This I only need $1 million. Okay, well, that's your number. Great.
Everybody's different. It's like me. I try to live a very simple life. I'm very, very happy. And the monies that I make for this will really be for my children. It's like, here you go, whatever I could do for them, because I really don't need anything. You know, I'm a very happy guy. I just am, you know, in this respect. So now I want to back it up before the time lapse. The movie, the double feature. Now understand, remember what I said back in the days, and all you people that are a little up in age understand that they always showed the cartoon first for the little kids. That means it's running first. The second feature is LXM. It'll run second. So stuff will start happening with Shiba, and then XLM will start happening. That's the way I look at it.
Okay.
And never mind everything else. And as this happens, please don't wait for a stupid ass number where you could take some of that and pay something off, or put yourself in such a beautiful position. All right. You have nothing until you take care of your own stuff and your own assets. What do you got? A bunch of digits that say you're worth $1 million? You ain't worth shit unless you've done something with it.
That's right.
Okay.
Kind of like the old saying of silver and gold. You don't own it if you don't hold it. Well, you're not a millionaire unless you actually do something with it. You look at a digit on the screen. Oh, cool. A digit went up today. Okay, well, what are you doing with it? Well, I still have a car payment. I still got a house payment.
And I got
$1 million sitting over there right now in crypto. And, you know, I'm the average person, which we all are, you know, in the same situations. Typically, we're all debt slaves. Like, okay, how much would I need to cut off of that to pay my house and my car? Okay, well, I can pay one or the other. You know, pay the house off first. Fine. That's your biggest payment. Great. Now your car payment, make double payments, you know, or whatever. You know, if you can't pay it off, you know, too. So
yeah, just
plenty of things you can do.
But when you cut, and I'm using the word chords because in the shamanic way, evil spirits connect cords to you. Okay. And when you start to cut these cords, they release you from this thing. And so when you start to take care of these things and utilizing it, you are not idolizing the dark side anymore. All right. But when you continue to do it, you're bowing down to the golden calf. Like I say, think about Moses, right? I use this analogy.
Yep.
His Moses just did all types of cool shit out there. He's got a bunch of people in the valley. He says, hey, God's calling me. I got to go to the top of the mountain. Oh, all right, Moses, we'll see you in a little bit. And he goes up there and he's shooting the shit with fire, right? A fiery bush. Imagine if I said that. All these people go, whoa, that's Satan. Really, dude. Okay? It's a freaking flaming bush that's talking to me.
2 people watching right now. I just had this thought, look over at the thing. Look, and I like watch it. It was 2224, and it dropped to 2214. And I go, you know, I'm like, well, that's the first time I've actually really looked over there like that at the number instead of the comments. And then boom, 2222 watching. Now it's back down to 2215. 2222 watching. Come on, man.
Yeah. And so Moses gets done. God gives him a couple tablets, say, hey, listen, here's the rule book for you guys while you're down here. Okay. Follow these rules and it'll make your life easier. Oh, all right. So now he comes down the mountainside, he goes to see him, and he looks around and goes, what the hell are you guys doing? They're bowing down to the golden calf. He's only gone a moment. And like I say to people, you don't think that that spirit is here now? What is the symbol on Wall Street?
A big giant calf. Oh,
it's real. And, when you start looking at everything spiritually, you start to realize that these are not coincidences. What I'm seeing out here is truly happening. Okay. And we're part of it. It's just, what are you going to do? It's like me. I'm putting my footprints in the sand. So when I leave, I know I've touched a lot of hearts and I've done what they've wanted me to do. And that's what everybody needs to understand about themselves. You all have this ability to connect to the divine, to the creator. And this is our moment. And it's a big moment. Don't waste it. Don't waste it.
That's right.
Yeah. Do you have anything else you want to throw? Or
no? I think we're good.
Yeah. All right.
People have been satisfied for a little while. They need a shot of woo-woo dude every now and then. And believe me, they let me know. They let me know. You can't cancel. Who canceled? Did you cancel? Did he cancel? Because if I canceled, oh shit.
Yeah.
If you canceled or the guest cancels, well, that's okay.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
Dying right now. We got to give him the day off.
Yeah, I'm like, you bastard. If I see one comment in there because he had to cancel, by force, I'm like, and I wasn't going to tell people then, like, well, here's why he canceled. He's had a heart attack. I go, that's private. So I'll let him decide if I can say that. And I'm like, if I swear to God, if I see one comment about him canceling right now, I'm gonna go right in there and go, okay, listen, when he tells you why he canceled, you're gonna feel like an effing asshole. Just let you know in advance, okay? But nobody did. There was no bad comments on that. They're like, nope, okay.
That's like JC's channel. Hasn't even started. Doesn't even start, right? There's 2 thumbs down. I go,
yeah, where'd that come from?
No manipulation here, huh?
It's amazing.
Oh my God, that's just funny shit, man. But
did you now Spirit didn't give you any prices, I guess, on either of those two in this last vision or anything, did you? Did they? Like prices to look for?
Maybe. But I think all I know is, Joe, how many helicopters did you want to buy?
Just one.
Okay. You'll be able to do that. Okay. Well, you know what it is? They honestly don't want me to say it because they want to teach the people to use discernment and stop being greedy.
Yeah.
You have a choice. If I give you the exact amounts of these things, and I was doing that before.
Yeah, and if it gets close to it, but almost touches it, and then it doesn't touch it, everyone's like, oh, well, he said it was 10 cents. Oh, my God. Dude, place your order a little bit lower. You're going to do a 10X on that one. Sorry, I didn't do the 11X. Sorry about that, man. So yeah, makes sense.
I guess the thing is it's like having a barrel of wine. You know how much is in there? Every time do you have to try to drink every freaking drop that there is in there?
Right. Yeah, squeeze out every last ounce, yeah.
When is enough? So I purposely am not giving those numbers out, but I will do this. As we get closer to the time where Bitcoin's 100 G's and over, and I believe by then they'll give me the date of the drop, the big drop, and I'm not getting it until next year, okay, that I will give heads up. But I'm still telling people, as these numbers really get asinine, I don't give a shit if you think it's going to go way higher. You should be taking stuff off the top and putting yourself in order and doing what you're supposed to be doing. And stop being greedy in that respect.
And once you do that, I'm here to tell you, it becomes easier. Like, oh, okay. Like I did it. It worked. I took some profit. I still have some left, but I took some profit. Hey, okay, I can do this. It's simple. The average person's like, no, I had to wait for this one giant number and that's it. No. take your profits. Because in the meantime, it's doing this, and you're waiting and waiting and waiting, and oh, it's not quite to my number yet. It's like, gosh, I could have scraped that. That would have worked. Oh, I could have scraped over there too. That would have worked. Came back down. I could have put some money back into it. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
But you got to do something. You can't not do something.
I mean, that's like the Digibyte stuff. I think you and I did at least 12 trades.
There was a few. Yeah, there was quite a few in Digi.
And it was unbelievable, you know. And then we jumped into other things, in and out. And it was like, my God.
Yeah, and then Theta towards the end of the year.
Yep. And again, the biggest thing is this is within each one of us that we need to recognize we have this problem. None of us are perfect in any manner, okay? But when we can get that greed out of us and stop letting it control us, we can now become the spiritual entities that we're meant to be. We need to take this planet back. We are part of this, all right? And we all have a very important role here, all right? And this is a very simple thing, all right? And don't worry, if I do this, it won't go up as high. Can't do this. Every time Joe made these deals and stuff and people laughed at him, this and that, he got his toys, he got more toys, got this, got that, got this, got that. And guess what? He's right back to the finances of where he was. Right?
Yeah.
And other people watched.
Yeah, and even though I don't have all my Theta back, I made the choice not to get it all back. I'm like, no, I want some Shiba, want some XLM, I'm going to do this, I want some more XRP. And I just changed my thoughts on what I actually wanted. So when, I did get it all back.
Right.
As a matter of fact, and then some.
And then some.
Just a little slightly different looking portfolio, that's all.
Yeah.
And what's about to happen now in the next couple of months, I think, is going to be probably mind-boggling.
It is.
Where I'm going, whoa, you already gave it back. Like, whoa, okay.
And I want to draw. This is what I tried to explain on JC when I said it would start October the 1st. And it did start October the 1st. The runs, it will look like, I'll hold this up in a second. Can you see that?
I thought I was going to say F Joe Biden. Yeah.
You want to lose your channel again?
Well, I think that's like Morse code or something for the, but yeah, I see that. Big steep stair steps.
So every time you see it drop down, just stay calm. But understand on every one of these peaks, if you can go, oh my God, I could pay my car off, or I could do this, I could do that. Please do it. Should. Yeah, because you'll be rewarded for it. See, you think you're going to lose, but Spirit will reward you for that.
Yeah.
Because what you're doing is you're showing faith. It's kind of like Joe. When Spirit says he really needs to be shown. I says, okay. And then they would give me exact numbers, exact time of the day and everything else. And you needed to get bitch slapped.
Yeah.
And so
I did.
Look at your serious face. And I did.
I got bitch slapped.
I really did get bitch slapped.
Got bitch slapped.
But the thing is then you went, this dude's real. Holy shit. He's the real McCoy.
Real. He's real.
And then you said, oh yeah, oh no. I said, did you do it, Joe? I did this time.
Yeah.
Said, did you make that exact figure that I had told you the day before?
Yep.
And then you added up, you went, how the hell is that even possible?
Yeah. Because I didn't even know what it was. I was like, yeah, all I know is I'm up pretty good, yeah.
Yeah. And it's certainly not my financial capabilities of knowledge.
Right.
It's them. A human, I can't do that. It's them, but
and here's the thing too.
They needed to prove it to you.
Yeah. We're not saying like, oh, well, my car, I have $5,000 left in my car, but I only have 5,000 in crypto right now. So no. We're not saying dump your whole entire bag and have zero to pay off your car. Like you should have some crypto, but again, your big outlook pictures. I need these huge numbers. I need $1 million, but I have 80,000 in debt. You could have kind of squashed that 80,000 a long time ago. If you're at $1 million now, but I want 3 million. You know what? You need to pay your shit off because Spirit's going to look at that and go,
exactly.
Yeah, you're just gonna watch it. We're gonna let it go up, and you're not gonna react again. And then your million, which you were waiting on to hit 3 million, doesn't goes back down to 300,000. Now you really don't want to spend it because you got 80,000 you owe, and then you're waiting again for the next bear bull cycle thing to happen, which could be whoever knows how long. So again, they are telling us all, we're giving this to you. It's not as easy as just like handing you numbers every day, but for God's sakes, this is the easiest way to make money in the world we've ever seen in crypto. There's been nothing like this ever, where we always lose. Can't take it out. It's 401k. You're not allowed. 10% penalty. 10% penalty. Pay your taxes on that. Get hit twice on that one. No, crypto. We're all making money. Markets volatile, up, down. When did the little guy ever get a chance? And here I am, Mr. Silver Guy, all these years. One day, $600 silver, Cliff High, it's going to come. And you know what? I believe it. It's going to. But how long ago have we been waiting? 2007, 2008, right? So we wait a long time. Meanwhile, rigged, it ain't going nowhere. And then crypto comes out. And maybe it is rig, but it's rig. And it's like, but I can actually join that and not get liquidated like a futures contract like I did? Yeah. Oh, so I can just hold on to it in my own wallet even, or on the exchange? Yeah. And then sell it when I want to? Yeah. And then I keep my, yep. Okay, well, shit. You just have to do it. Right. So if you're not a trader, that's understandable. Fine, don't trade. But when some of these numbers hit, you need to sell some and pay your debts off. It's just
never sell your whole bag out.
No,
but it's just when these big profits are there, my God, get yourself ahead. And then when it dips down again, it's okay. And then when it's all over, you go, wow, look at what I've got, what I've done. I talked to a person last week I was reading. They brought their portfolio up on a lot of great trades, and they're sitting on $1.6 million. And they got a $350,000 house mortgage. And, they owe like, maybe 30,000 in debt on the vehicles. And I said, why haven't you paid those up? Oh, I don't want to pay taxes. I went, so wait a second here. So you're not going to spend any of your money because you don't want to pay taxes?
But you're paying all that extra interest constantly. Well, especially on a mortgage.
I'm going, you know how silly that is? So what? Pay your freaking taxes.
Yeah, take out the extra for taxes.
No. I want it to go to 2 million. And then when it drops down to 10 grand, you just go, so what did you do? Nothing.
Yep.
That's just stupid.
And I'm going to give everybody an example. So this example I'm going to give you should make you go, oh. For those of you who are stuck in that, I don't want to sell yet. It needs to go higher. Because I don't want to make the wrong move. Or if I sell most of it now, or whatever amount now, to pay off my debts, and I'd still have some crypto, but I'd have like half the crypto. I don't want half the crypto. I want all the crypto. You're stuck in that. There's a prime example. Let's say you have a small amount of crypto, whatever. You're not a small amount. You have some crypto. You don't want to sell half of it now to pay off all your debts, because that only leaves you half, which is still a decent amount.
Right.
But you decide to do it. You take the advice. You know what? The market's up enough. I'm going to just do it. I'm taking half my shit. I'm selling it. Now I'm out of debt. Feels great. But man, I only got half my crypto. I kind of want to build that back up now. Okay, we'll take your income and start feeding into the market if you'd like, and maybe build it up slowly. But there might be the time, like we just saw, Woo Dude. Oh, I just got two dreams in one, 2 coins. And let's just say again, well, we're talking 100x, whatever, on Shiba. Now again, he didn't say that. I didn't say that, but that was Dick's psychic lady. And by the way, I do think we're gonna hit huge numbers like that anyways. But let's just say this exact example, which has happened as far as the call has been made. Now we wait till December, January, whatever, to see where did this damn Shiba and XLM and whatever else go to. But it's times like this where you go, oh, well, I got half my bag. Let me scrape from all those, just a little bit from each, 5% of these different coins. Now I got this bag, and I'm putting it all into this coin that I got from Joe through Woo Dude or Joe's Dream or whatever the hell happened. And all of a sudden, that little bag, Spirit's going to go, good job paying your house off. That little bag just got your shit back.
Right.
all of it for your house, and you just got it back. So you got your half a bag back, and now you got your other half bag in this one coin that came from spirit later on because you were a good boy and girl and listened
Right.
and
Yeah.
paid your debt off. That's
Yeah.
how this shit works.
It is. It is. Because if you don't pay your debt off, that means you're still bowing down to the dark magic of the bull.
And they're
See,
saying, we gave
you
it to
got
you. We gave you
you
more
got
than you need to do this. You still haven't done it. We're not mad at you because we're your spirit guides. But, dude, let me flick you in the back of the head, a little harder. Do something, and then you're like, okay, spirit, I'm doing, you said to do this. I'm doing it. Thank you, spirit. I'm doing it. It's kind of painful. It hurt the first time I did this, but damn it, I'm doing it. And then you wait again. Later on, some coin pick comes out. It does a 50x, a 20x, a 80x, whatever the hell it is. And you're going, wow, that little bit I had over here just turned. Man, I almost got all my shit back. I'll wait for one more of these calls to come out. Hell, I'll probably be above where I was. Yep, that's a high possibility.
Yeah, but you have to put the first foot forward.
That's right. You have to show good faith. Yeah, and I did too. But you had to show me. I had to get bitch slapped. That was part of it. So I got my bitch slapping, and I go, okay. I said to you, tell them I won't not do what they say next time.
Yeah,
and I didn't. I said I'm going to follow now, and I followed.
Well, and they've rewarded you well, haven't they?
Yep. Oh yeah, they have. I'm here to say it. I'm like, well, not yet. I'm waiting. No, they have. They freaking have. Yeah. If I can sit there and drive in a car by myself and say, hey, spirit, I was wondering about this thing. Can you talk to me now? And if you can, show me this double, triple numbers on a license plate that you would never in your life see. And then within a half hour, there goes the truck while I've got Woo Dude on the effing phone with these crazy obscure numbers that you would just never see on a license plate.
Yeah.
And then ones I asked for, and I'm like, well, you could do them separately. Maybe 2 different cars would be okay. Because I'm thinking in my mind, probability is 0 of having all 3 of this number and 3 of the next number on a single license plate. There's not enough room. Like there's barely enough room. And I'm thinking, what's the chance of me being able to see this while I'm driving right now? And there it goes right by me.
Yeah.
Mind blown. Even though I already know this shit and I'm expecting this because I've been working with the Woo for a while. It's still like, whoa, they can do that. Believe me.
Yes.
They're listening. They're trying to tell you something. Listen to them. Don't be a dumbass. Don't be greedy. And do what they tell you. And again, when I say what they tell you, he's saying it now. Okay? What he said is not his spirit guide for him. It's for everybody listening. Hey, don't be greedy. Hey, pay off your debts when you can. Again, don't sell your whole bag to pay your debts off because then you're out of crypto completely. We get it. I'm with you on that. I would not do that myself. Even if he's telling me right now, I'd have a hard time buying that one going, dude, you just had a heart attack. All right, but are you sure you're back? Because, man, you want me to get rid of my whole bag?
You're gonna hold that
but
shit
I probably would listen to him if he said it. In all fairness, if it came from him, I'd be like, well, shit, this doesn't make sense, but damn it. I've seen stranger shit. If he says it, I'm going to do it, but that's not going to happen. So,
Yeah, I think.
What?
Did you hear that voice?
No. What did
Dude, this is going to be a good night for me tonight.
What did it say? Did you hear it or just a?
Oh no, yeah. I
mean, did it say something that you recognize?
Well, he's going. Was it a crypto?
Or anything? Yeah. Like, sorry, guys. End of the show. I got to go talk to the dude privately.
Well, the light show was good to start off. I'm going, wow. Are they going to give me something here to end it?
Yeah. Okay. If you guys who came in at whatever time missed a little, we were already talking for a while, so I don't know how many of you might have missed it, but earlier in the show, but it wasn't like real early, but it was still early. He goes, like the light flickered. He goes, whoa. And he goes, I forgot do you remember what you said exactly? You said something about if something, do it twice. I forgot what you said. If it's spirit or whatever you said, do it twice. And then he's talking within 2 seconds at least. The lights go dink dink twice. And since then it hasn't even done it. We've been talking over an hour since then, probably hasn't done it.
Yeah.
That was insane.
It's
anyways,
cool.
Did they say something that you need to say or what? Or no?
No, I just heard a woman's voice and I went, dude. And it was right here. I was just curious You heard that
Yeah, no, I
audible
didn't. I got
as
headphones,
well
so
as I did.
I would have heard it
Okay.
pretty good if it picked it up, but I did not hear it.
Yeah, I mean, that was pretty loud.
Well,
That's why
those of
I'm
you listening,
curious.
rewind the video. Let's see, blast your speakers,
Yeah.
and let's see what
Weird,
happens.
weird shit, man. You know, like I said, every time these physical things happen to me,
You get a little more powerful.
I just go up in levels, and it's very, very strange, but kind of cool, I guess. Well, we'll see what happens. I'm gonna really shoot for a good dead sleep tonight.
No, that was like that Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. Was that Commando? He's dead tired. The guy next to me had to kill him or whatever. He's dead tired on the plane.
Oh man. Well, I'm glad we got together. This was fun.
Yeah.
And we'll see if we can get some more coming in. But watch the next 7 days. Okay. It seems like they're really gonna pull all the strings out and try to do something. And Cliff High validated it with what he just came out with.
Again, like it seems like he does. Yep.
That's why I said I know he's psychic, even though he has his shit written down that he's had. For him to come out with exactly what the hell I'm talking about, you know, and I'll come out with it a couple days with you, and then there it is.
Yeah, and his videos days later, and I'm going, he just took everything Woo Dude told me and laid it out in the Cliff High scientific fashion. And I'm like, dude, you said that, you talked about that, China this, Taiwan, he said, probably getting ready for that. I'm like, you guys having secret conversations behind my back, man? What's going on?
You know, I know.
Shit, man.
Well, that's why I said there's no doubt in my mind that he's connected, and he's coming through with this shit. He's getting from the other side, but he's got his web bot, you know, to back that stuff up. But it's like the validations. It really is amazing, you know, from the remote viewers on down, that we just sit there and go, dude, you know, it's really, really awesome. But we're all going to have a lot stronger abilities as we go along. This is it, man. This is the time to get excited about. You know, we'll get through this, all right, and hopefully we'll have some good laughs on the way.
I'm sure we will. We laugh at the stupidest and worst things ever. Oh, Woo Dude had a heart attack. Yeah, he's alive again. Jesus.
Oh, and by the way, before we sign off here, I want to, from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank everybody that sent me so many emails and texts, you know, just showering me with love on healing. It was really unbelievable. Yeah. And to each one of you out there, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for the love. Really.
And for the record, you said your first heart attack, there was an 89% blockage that they left because they
80.
had to. 80.
80.
But it was just one.
And
that's the one that just went and fixed. Okay. So that the
So
chance
I'm
of you,
good?
honestly, that another one sounds pretty slim. Great. Good.
Unless I get knocked out by a fucking logging truck this winter going down the
or a giant ice hailstorm, you know, knocks you in the head. All right. Well, on that note, this about wraps it up, everybody. Thanks for joining us. And again, if you get some more stuff, I always post it on my the crypto stuff, especially I post on Patreon. You know, some other stuff about world events, whatever. Usually we'll just come on talk like this, you know, do a live stream or something. But if you get crypto stuff, absolutely, I post it as soon as I usually get it, like right away, as fast as possible. And if I get a dream, of course, I do the same. But I've been dormant with my stuff for the longest time too, just like you. But you got those two the other day, and I'm like, ooh, you know, maybe they're gonna feed him.
Yeah, well, it's happening.
Who knows? Next 2 months, he may go, oh shit, Joe, they just showed me this thing. The hell's that? Yeah. Oh, I know what that is. We got to get this up right now. You know, who knows?
I do believe that's what's going to happen. And the only reason why I was getting anything, nothing was happening.
Right. So now things are getting ready. Okay, we'll start getting them. It makes sense.
Yeah. So it's exciting. Cool. You know, it really is. All right, my friend.
All right, we will talk later.
From the Pussinator and myself, we're out.
Give the old kitty a pet. Just don't let him bite you for Uncle Joe.
It was pissed at me being gone for a while.
Yeah, where's my kibble? All right, take it easy.
All right, take care, Joe.
See ya.